What's going on, people? It's your boy Moso. I just wanted to make a little quick YouTube video, just kind of addressing something that I went through a couple months ago. Remember, mental health is a really important thing. Not only are you using your brain and you're the one who gets to be the pilot in that brain, you got to make sure that at least it functions properly. Not everyone's brain is the same, and not everyone has that attitude to keep their brain in check. But if you do know that there's something that goes on with you mentally, and you want to figure it out, don't be afraid, or don't feel too much pride going to the doctor. Doctors are here to help. You just have to be strong enough to know what your problem actually is. And if not, don't worry. The right doctor will always find you. It's just a matter of trusting. I have a lot of trust issues with doctors because they never been in my life, to be completely honest. But after my manic episode in June, I've been to the hospital a few times just to make sure that everything is working okay and I'm feeling better. And honestly, I have been, and that's the thing. So it's not like they didn't do their job. It's just once you get over the trusting, once you just trust yourself, once you just trust that at least you know now that you can either call on some help, or you can figure out what kind of help you need through programs, through whatever it is that's going to help you. For me, I believe that calling in when I'm ready, doing checkups when I know things are really like in the gutter, I think is way better for me. At the same time, mental health is not to be played with. Mental health is something that people who deal with it, that are alone, honestly can't get a break from. They need to know that they can get help anywhere that they want to. They just gotta make it happen and actually call on someone and actually make the move. It's your mental health is all about you. That's pretty much it. For me, my mental health is all about me. I don't like stressing. I don't like making too many moves that are not conducive to how I operate. So that's why my mental health has been so intact, because after my manic break, after trying to work so hard and like make things happen and try to put things together, and knowing that I needed to actually expand myself, once my manic break happened, I understood that there was more about my mental health that I was able to actually put together. And that's why we're here. We're here to share. We're here to teach each one, and I'm with it. My mental health is honestly in such a better place than it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And that's only because I actually took the chance to listen to some doctors about what it is to be mentally healthy, what it is to actually understand your gripe, and yeah, that's it. Really, if you need any help at all, don't feel bad at all for messaging me or messaging someone else that you need to message. It is important that you keep your mental health intact. Not only will you feel better, but the people around you will feel better. If they're not dealing with their own things, and you are all in accordance and you're all loving your life, your good mental health will definitely help them feel better about themselves. So don't hesitate. Don't be scared. I was, but I'm not scared anymore. I'm more of a cautious person, cautious, if you will. Otherwise, mental health is just something that you can always take charge of at any time. Just make sure that if you're looking at a phone and you're going through something, instead of swiping, call on someone, do some research, figure out what you can do next to help your mental health. If you're going through that. If not, then just share this video. Mental health is important. There's so many helplines. There's so many different attitudes towards mental health that can very well just align with you, you know, and you don't have to go through extreme drug testing to figure out that, you know, you just need some love, you know, you just need to sleep a little bit, you know. There's no way you can figure that out by just being by yourself all the time. So if you do have a chance to go speak to a doctor, or you do have a chance to go talk to someone whenever you can, please do. Please do. Mental health is super important. These lockdowns got everybody just going crazy and doing the most. These rules and these regulations have been making people feel very restricted. So their minds are also restricted. Personally, my mind is never restricted, but it's that I see it in other people and it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit that I can't physically help people with their mental health because I'm not a doctor, but I would love if people would start taking their mental health a little bit more seriously. I've always advocated mental health being important. I've always said that this quarantine, this lockdown, this stuff would affect a lot of people's mental health. And I think that's one of the reasons why I would take it seriously, especially if everything just kept getting more serious and crazier or whatever. I would take my mental health as serious as possible, and I have. So right now is just keeping calm, keeping cool, and knowing that the data is there so you can call on it. But if you don't even think you have a problem, or you don't even think there's a solution, or you don't think you're part of the solution, then there's a hiccup there, you know? I believe I'm part of the solution. I believe that instead of hiding myself and putting myself in a bad wave, I can speak about myself and still do my thing, and nobody's gonna question me. So that's where we're at, you know. I'm not really like trying to hide and be too cool. I've given up being cool in high school. Being cool was over for me in high school. I've just been working. I've just been making stuff. So my mental health is so important to me, because if I can't keep my mental health up, I'm not gonna be able to create nothing. And if I can't create nothing, things die. And that's just not how I like. My mentality is just different. I do not want to stop creating. I want to keep creating in a very healthy manner. I want to be able to help people in a healthy manner. So if we're going to do that, we got to, you know, be unhinged a little bit, be a little bit up in the face a little bit, you know, and that's why I'm here. I'm not hiding my mental problems. I'm not hiding that I've had mental issues, but everybody knows I'm crazy. Everybody knows I am crazy. Everybody knows that I've been thinking far out as soon as they met me. They know that. So when it comes down to me just being in my own body and being able to communicate that to people, they know from time that I was not just being here to try to be cool. I ended up being a certain way only because I decided not to be cool. I decided I want to be me instead. And whatever that ends up being, whatever. But everybody knows that I'm crazy. Everybody knows that I'm out of my mind. Everybody knows that, like, I create things that are very interesting, very different. I talk about things that are very interesting, very different. And that's helped my mental health. Being honest and open with that kind of stuff, that's helped me immensely. You know, not being held back by my voice or other people's opinions of my voice, you know? And yeah, your mental health is super important. Get the pills, get the medication, get the attitude, and get the help. Get the help. If you need the help, call on me. Call me. Link me and I will help you. I have resources just like everybody else. Just link me and I can link you to the best resources that we got in our city, and we can make it happen, man. We can make it happen. Your mental health doesn't need to be affected by outside sources. All you got to do is just figure out what you need and be cool with that. Don't do too much. Don't do too crazy. Just live life, you know. And I guarantee you, your mental health will never be in question. No one will ever decide, oh, he's crazy, we can't do nothing for him. you're too smart. You're too smart for that. And yeah, that's me. It's Moso. I'm out.